Have you ever wanted to see a Friday the 13th that isn't a Friday the 13th? Well then, boy, do I have a movie for you. Episode 287, 1987's Friday the 13th, A Nude Beginning. My brother and a couple buddies I went to film school with are going to love this episode because they think the best episodes are the ones that I don't like. And I hate this movie. My name is Jason from Barefoot. This is Squeaky Clean Adult Films. And this is a Friday B-side. It's a B-side mostly because of the old VHS tape isn't that good. And the movie is not good. It has a lot of good things in it. But boy, do I hate it so much. I feel like a whole bunch of talented artists got together and made something because they had to. It's almost like they didn't want to make it. Numerous times you hear the cameraman on the tripod, but made by a bunch of great filmmakers, and it has a lot of cool things to say in it. Who knows? Fred Lincoln made this. I know that Fred Lincoln can make a great picture. Patti Rhodes, before becoming Patti Rhodes-Lincoln, she produced this, she edited this, and she's in it. We finally get, she has I can't remember, I think it's like 5 or 6, maybe even a little less, times where she's had a non-performing cameo, and this is one of them. It's the first film we've done that she's acted in. Mark Weiss wrote this, and we know that he can make a good movie and an entertaining movie. He wrote Blue Ice, he wrote Black Taboo 2, this is his 3rd time on the show. And if you didn't believe me in the beginning, this has nothing to do with Friday the 13th. Paul Thomas and Amber Lynn are basically doing like a play. And I enjoyed Amber Lynn, PT, doing their thing. Those parts are very enjoyable. Well, first of all, Paul Thomas is Jason because he has a hockey mask. The hockey mask has 2 quick cameos and his name is Jason. That's the only thing that has to do with Friday. First, I thought Amber was Mrs. Voorhees, but they're not. They're brother and sister, you find out near the end. And they are 2 demons. They're going to Earth to tempt people. And that's what you're fixing to watch. Corruption. They're trying to corrupt people. This was 88 minutes long. What's this? 26. And we have broad and bastard on the language tip. You also will see some pretty sexy outfits. So watch it if you want to, and I'll see you in 26 minutes. Probably not.
Are you at it again?
At what again?
Those stupid pictures, Jason. Can't you find a better way of getting things done than cutting up those stupid pictures?
They're not stupid.
They are stupid, Jason. They are childish and immature.
Why not?
Are so.
Why not?
I will not get caught up in this.
You're just jealous.
Of what, Jason? The fact that you can cut up little pieces of paper?
No, the fact that I can do something with a simple yet elegant method.
My dear Jason, I never do anything in a simple manner. I do things with style. I do things with pizzazz. And there is no pizzazz in cutting up little pieces of paper.
Just jealous, jealous, you're jealous.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Do-what? Jealous.
Enough! I am not now, nor will I ever be, nor have I ever been jealous of you and your things. There is nothing you can do to impress me.
No.
No.
Watch this.
But remember, we promised. We have to wait. At least until after we're married.
But we're getting married tomorrow.
Surely you can wait one more day?
Yes, I can wait. No, I can't.
No. What's wrong? We can't. We have to wait.
Yes, I can wait. We've waited this long already.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Turn around!
What?
Turn around quickly.
Why?
Because it's bad luck to see the bride on the day of the wedding.
But that's tomorrow.
Fred, turn around.
Why?
Because it's midnight and tomorrow is now today and you can't see me.
It's already unlucky. It's Friday the 13th.
There, you see? It'll be double unlucky if you look. I'm gonna blow you a kiss. Catch it?
Don't be late for the wedding.
I won't. Fred, I told you no.
It's not Fred.
Come in.
Jason, you remember me?
Yeah?
Your best man. The bridal garter. Tradition has it that the best man puts the bridal garter on the bride the night before the wedding.
I never heard that tradition.
Big deal. You break up her marriage. Where's the challenge?
The challenge isn't getting the job done, which I did.
It's not getting the job done, Jason. It's how you do it.
I did it. That's what counts. I did it.
I wouldn't waste my time on something like that.
And how will you waste your time?
Exquisitely, Jason. Beautifully. Exquisitely.
I come to you on behalf of the brave and valiant rebels of my oppressed country. We seek help in fighting the fascist dictators who enslave our people.
On behalf of the people of this great nation, I sympathize with the plight of your country. But there's very little that we can do to help you out.
I wish to discuss these matters in private.
My secretary has full security clearance. Coffee? It's from your country. I understand that you're second leading export.
I do not drink coffee. It's the drink of the fascist oppressors.
I like mine without cream. Now, let's get down to some brass tacks, shall we? What are we talking about here?
You have arms. Guns. My country needs them. For your invaluable assistance, the people of my country would be forever indebted.
It's all well and good, but you're asking me to break the principles and laws of my country.
I didn't say I wouldn't offer anything in return.
Like what?
The new government, which will be established by the valiant rebel forces, will be very cooperative to any new ideas for reformation which your country might wish to bestow upon us.
In other words, if we help you out, you may or may not decide to become an ally.
We would most certainly become an ally, a great ally. We'd like to install a most favorable trade with your nation. The coffee which you guzzle with such relish might become more reasonable in price.
And for that, my country pays a hefty price in foreign aid to restore the plantations that may have been burned down in any revolution. Are we dealing in good faith here, or are we merely flapping our gums in the wind?
My gums do not flap. There are many political prisoners, many of which come from your nation. They would all be set free.
I'm still not sure that the voters would approve such a deal between us.
I have been authorized to give you anything in trade for those guns.
I'm sure we can come to some common ground.
It was gorgeous. A thing of beauty. Not a word. Not a single word.
It's hard to believe out of that big mouth.
Sticks and stones, baby. Admit it. When it comes to corruption, a woman has got it all.
Well, you picked a politician. He didn't have a soul to begin with. And from where I was sitting, I wasn't sure that he wasn't the one doing the corrupting. At least when I choose my people, I prey upon their dark innermost side.
Okay. Pick a target. Name it. I'll show you corruption. Very funny, Jason. Very funny.
No, I was actually talking about one of those holier-than-thou evangelical preachers.
Piece of cake. Name him.
Jimmy Braggart.
Done. Give me a moment to change my clothes and call me a gargoyle.
You're a gargoyle.
Very funny.
On second thought, you won't need a gargoyle. I'll send it.
Oh, you are a day early.
I beg your pardon?
Today's the 12th, sister, and Mother Teresa wasn't supposed to come until the 13th. You're supposed to be a Japanese schoolgirl.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shall I change?
No, that's quite all right. I'll phone ahead later and change the work plan. Sister, do you know why you're here?
Well, I did when I got here, but now I'm not so sure.
You're here to help me carry out the work of the Lord. Have you spoken to the Lord today?
No, I can't say I did. His line was busy.
Well, that's because he was talking to me.
They told me he was having lunch with the kid.
Sister, never ever use the name of the Lord blasphemously in my church again.
Sorry.
Yes. The Lord has given me a mission. He wants me to wipe out all moral intrepidity in this world and to bring his people back into the paths of righteousness.
What about disease? What about hunger? What about starvation?
Sister, that is all taken care of by the Jimmy Braggart Foundation. Have you seen our new high-rise downtown?
You mean the 37-story building with the 20-foot bronze doors?
Ah, yes. And hunger and starvation is taken care of on the 10th floor, right next to the Jimmy Braggart Land Foundation.
Oh.
And now back to my mission. The Lord says that I must see what these terrible sins of the flesh are like, and that I must know what evil they do to one's soul, and that I must experience the spiritual decay that they cause, in order that I may lead his people away from them.
Chalk one up for me.
What for? From where I was sitting, it looked like he was doing the corrupting, not you.
You're just jealous.
Jealous? Of what? Where was the style? Where was the class?
Are you kidding? I was an animal.
Yes, you were a sheep being eaten by the wolf. But at least you did get your soul saved for everlasting salvation.
All right, don't rub it in. Okay, I'll admit it wasn't one of my better things, but at least I got the job done.
But who knows you got the job done? If you really want to do this with a certain amount of class, do it on national television so everyone can see it.
And you think I can't?
Well, you're the one who wanted to prove she was a better corrupter.
All right, buddy. I'll show you corruption with a capital K. Call me a gargoyle. One false move, mister, and you're finished.
What? Gargoyle.
Yes.
So, are you married?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You have any kids?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sister, you are excused. Thank you very much. We've got problems. The one-legged man you're supposed to heal? Yes. He won't be showing. Why? His leg grew back.
Well, find a replacement. A child with palsy. A blind beggar. But find someone.
I'm working on it. We're on in 3 minutes.
Johnny, please.
I don't suppose you have any diseases, do you?
Hardly.
How about you?
I am blind. I have breast cancer. I come from Russia to be healed by the Reverend Braggart.
Excellent. A blind communist with cancer?
Da.
You're on in 2 minutes.
Hicksville, North Carolina. It's the Jimmy Braggart Hour of Gold!
Friends, let's talk about something we're all familiar with. Sin. Tonight, we have for you a special miracle. The healing power of Jimmy Braggart. Heal.
Is he handsome? He sounds very handsome.
He's all right. What would you say, LaWanda?
I don't know. I'm a lesbian nymphomaniac.
I am here for a miracle. They not let me out of my country. Suddenly from nowhere, a travel pass occurs, and here I am. Oh, surely it's God's work.
If you say so, honey. Listen, I'm going to go out and watch the show. LaWanda will take you up when you're ready. Okay?
Oh, God bless you.
Fat chance.
Friends, what we have for you tonight is a true miracle of the Lord. Thank you, Maisie.
My name's LaWanda.
Yes. This girl, she comes to us from the Soviet Union. Her body is riddled with cancer, and she is blind. And the godless commie bastards in her country deny her treatment. but the Lord does not. Through the graces of the Lord and through my hands, I shall heal her tonight. Heal her tonight. Is this right, child?
Da.
Are you blind?
Da.
How many fingers?
I don't know.
Yes. Through the Lord, through my hand, we all shall pray that this child and her cancer shall go away. And the sight, Lord, in the sight, the blind shall see. Yes, the blind shall see the stars and stripes and freedom of the United States of America. Child, take your glasses off, sister.
I can see.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yes. Yes.
Oh, and
Yes. You all see this tonight.
Yes, that was fine. That was really fine. You know, I haven't scored one like that since the convention in '71. That was really good.
It was fun to watch. And I'll admit it did have a certain panache to it. But I don't see what you had to do with any of it.
Are you kidding? I worked my ass off on that one. I had to bring in a blind girl from Russia. I had to go out and find a black lesbian nymphomaniac. I had to break some homosexual makeup artist's legs. And have you any idea how hard it is to grow a one-legged man's leg back? No, I don't think even you, big brother, can top that one. No.
Maybe not. But I get to give it a shot.
I get to pick the target. Right?
All right. Who's the target?
Andrea Durkin.
Man-hating feminist playing hardball now, are we?
No. I will not let your puns get to me. Now go along and do your evil deed and leave me to enjoy the absence of your presence.
Oh, you couldn't get along without me for a second.
I could certainly try.
And what if I didn't come back?
You'll come back.
What if I just stayed down there and walked the planet, corrupting souls?
You'll come back. You know you hate to walk.
This is true.
The regular, please. Okay. Looks like we have a man here tonight, ladies.
Indeed it is.
Yeah. What are you doing here tonight, man?
I came to pick up rods.
Typical male behavior. Women are nothing more than pieces of meat to be picked out of the freezer section of the supermarket. Why don't you come over here and hit on me, man?
Because you're too ugly.
That is so typical, looking for surface representation. Well, let me tell you something, man.
There's nothing wrong with you that a truckload of makeup wouldn't fix.
You men are slime.
Would you like to come over here and say that?
Oh, typical macho attitude. You men are slime. You're all dirty, disgusting, perverted.
I agree with you. And I would like to apologize.
What?
I agree. And on behalf of all men everywhere, I would sincerely like to apologize.
You can't apologize for all men.
Why not, if all men are alike? And I apologize, and we all must apologize.
No. You're not going to get off this easy. You are going to sit there and tell me that you look at women superficially.
And what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? There's a lot more to a woman than just her surface appearance. There's soul, feelings, I mean, just because a woman isn't beautiful doesn't mean she's not a wonderful person inside.
I agree, but what's wrong with looking at the exterior?
Because you can't form an opinion of someone just by their face. We don't all look like Christy Brinkley.
True. But if a woman is willing to put some time and effort into her appearance, she can improve it. And if a man sees that she's trying, he'll usually assume that she's the type of person who's worth getting to know beneath the exterior. Besides, you look like that you could be very pretty if you tried.
Well, I don't want to try. It isn't me.
Well, I'll bet there's a very pretty girl underneath all this just dying to get out. But you won't let her. If you really believe that you can be pretty, you will be.
You sound like Peter Pan.
Well, I am, sort of. Just believe, and anything can be.
This can't be me.
Why not?
How could he do that? How could he fall for that cow? He is so gullible sometimes. Jesus. He's always getting himself into trouble, and I'm always having to bail him out. How do these damn things work anyway? Oh. His hockey mask. He left his hockey mask. Well, I'll just have to go and get him. Jason, I'm coming to get you. I will not let that cow have you. I'll call myself a gargoyle, and I'll be there before you can call me a gargoyle.
Well, hello, beautiful. What's doing? Waiting for someone?
Yeah, who's the lucky girl?
His name is Jason. Now, why would a beautiful woman like this be wasting her time with some smelly, hairy, disgusting man? Because he wants to waste his time on me, I guess.
On the 6th day, God created man in his own image. And on the 13th day, the devil created woman in her.
So what did you think of that? Paul Thomas and Amber Lynn chopping it up was pretty good, right? And some of the segments were pretty okay. And they had a lot to say, socio-political issues. This had a lot of anti-adult film industry commentary to say. Government officials, evangelical people, radical feminists. Part 1, I don't know what that was. Maybe the Housewife is against adult films? But it did have, the feature-length version did have an undercurrent of the adult film attacking the anti-adult film world. And overall, that's a great concept. With a bullshit-ass execution. Paul Thomas's 31st time on the show, Amber Lynn's 8th time on the show. And we do have another Amber Lynn. She's almost in the 10 movie club. We do have another Amber Lynn coming up, directed by Fred Lincoln, and it's wonderful. Alina Ferrari was the first attempted housewife in Vignette 1. Her second time on the show because she was one of the models in Loose Lifestyles. She was also in Space Vixen. John Leslie's 22nd time on the show, he played the president. And Nikki Knight was the, Castro lady. Her 5th time on the show, we just saw her in Hitler Sucks. Kind of. Saw the side of her face for a couple seconds. I just watched her. I watched our version of The Final Taboo the other day, and she's in that. She's also in The Huntress. Then we move on to Joey Silvera. 39th time on the show, number 1. There was a tie for 38, but now he's at 39, playing Jimmy Braggart. Boy, do I remember Jimmy Swaggart from my childhood. He just passed away a couple months ago. I got sidetracked researching Jimmy Swaggart. That whole segment's pretty funny, very edgy, with I'm a black lesbian nymphomaniac. Joey Silvera, I had to cut out. I almost was going to leave him and beep him, but it made it seem worse. He was saying words you can't say to black people, and he was very unfavorable to everyone. Did a very good job of playing a corrupt televangelist. Nina Hartley was next, 17th time on the show. Love Nina Hartley. Even beautiful when she's trying to dress down to play a man-hating feminist. Oh, I loved Amber Lynn in part 2 with the president. Her, speaking of dressing down, playing the secretary. That was like an S-tier look and performance. Amber Lynn's a great actress. Too many times, I don't know about too many times, now I'm being really judgy. She has to do because she's like the ultimate adult film star. Like if you looked up adult film star, it would be Amber Lynn. And so I like it when she goes the other way, looking and performing. But Nina does a great job. There's actually a bunch of good dialogue, and you got to see most of it, from the male versus female ideology in that bar, and in that bar, Patti Rhodes-Lincoln making her first appearance acting. We did lose Billy D playing a straight up pimp, like long feather in his hat pimp, and one of the Johns was Fred Lincoln. You guys didn't get to see either one of those. And that's about it. We have a bunch of crap we say. Who cares about that? We have donations. Don't donate to this shit. Oh, we have a new rule. Who the hell will be watching at the end of a lemon? I don't even care. See you later.
Thanks for watching.